Right?
Yes.
But after a period of oppression, they finally got a clue.
All right.
God, I'm sorry. I was wrong, and we need help.
All right.
Father, I'm tired of being oppressed. And all of us are now on one accord. So God, deliver us from this evil. We repent and we want to get right, but free us from captivity. Free us from this bondage and oppression. God raised up a deliverer. His name was Ehud at this time. But Ehud is not your ordinary judge. Why does Ehud stick out in the scriptures? It says in specific that Ehud was left-handed.
All right now.
Point number one was know your origin. Walk in obedience and in holiness. We are the children of God. Point number two, know your gifting. Know your gifting. You have a gift.
That's right.
Everybody has at least one.
That's right.
Good.
Many of us operate in more than one. But know your gifting. Because your gifting is going to enable you to do your purpose.
That's
All
right.
To fulfill your will in the earth.
That's right.
Know your gifting. Ehud was left-handed. And that says in the word in my studies, left-handedness was unusual. That was not normal.
Yes.
People that are left-handed, when you put that little L up, that's how I used to do it. No, L is like this, so that's my left hand, and I usually write with my right. But the left-handed person, the left hand is their dominant hand. And they actually became ambidextrous.
All right. All
They were
right.
able to switch from one hand to the other and never miss a beat. What made the left-handed person so special in the Bible? They were mostly found in the tribe of Benjamin. And a left-handed person was a very skilled marksman. So skilled that they could throw a stone at a target, find the target, throw that stone at it, and never miss. The left-handed person was a sharp shooter. Find that target. I don't care what it is. A spear, a sling, a stone. When I throw it, it's going to make it and hit it. Precise and accurate, reliable every time. Know your gifting. What has God given you that makes you extraordinary? Because you need to sharpen your skills. You need to know what you have so you can do the will of God.
That's right.
They always hit their target. So with this judge, I'll give you point number 3, then we're going to go ahead and go into the story because we have to take the time to read this. Point number 3, fulfill your purpose or your assignment. Fulfill your purpose. I had to start off with knowing who I am. Because when I know who I am, then I'm given my purpose. But before I can fulfill my purpose, I need to, point number 2, know my gifts. Know my tools. I got to know what I'm about to work with so that I can, number 3, fulfill, carry out my purpose. Because God needs me.
Yes.
God needs you. And you are what? Extraordinary.
Yes.
Ehud had a message that he had to give to the king. So now we're going to take a moment and simply read. Pick it back up in Judges 3 and verse 15. But when the children of Israel cried unto the Lord raised them up a deliverer, Ehud, the son of Gerar, a Benjamite, a man left-handed. And by him the children of Israel sent a present unto Eglon, the king of Moab. But Ehud made him a dagger, which had 2 edges of a cubit length. This dagger was sharp on both sides. The purpose of a double-edged sword is that it can pierce going one way or the other.
Look at you.
And it was a cubit long, about 18 inches. It didn't have a handle on it. It was just like a piece of metal. And then a handle that was cold and regular so he could hold on to it and grab it. And he strapped it into his right thigh. And it was concealed. Yeah, you can't tell everybody all your secrets.
Yeah.
Verse 16, clause B. And he did gird it under his raiment upon his right thigh. Just what I said. And he brought the present unto Eglon, king of Moab. And Eglon was a very fat man, grossly obese. Extra. And when he had made an end to offer the present, he sent away the people that bare the present. But he, Ehud, turned again from the quarries that were by Gilgal, and said, I have a secret errand unto thee, O king, who said, keep silence. And all that stood by him went out from him. So Ehud came with other people to bring the tributes and the taxes to King Eglon. And they presented him, and he said, thank you, have a good day. And then they left. And Ehud left with the other people that brought the offering. But when he got to a certain place, he knew he had an assignment from God, because God had raised him up to deliver the people. So he told the people that came with him, you all go on back. I got to go take care of something. And he went back to the king. And the king had seen him before. It had to be, because he trusted him. And he said, King, I have a special message that I have to give you. And the king said, hold up. Everybody get out. Y'all go somewhere. I gotta have a conference. And when everybody left out, only two people, Ehud the deliverer and King Eglon, very fat man, according to the scriptures. So when he got him by himself, verse 20, Ehud came unto him, and he was sitting in a summer parlor. So there was the outer court, but then there was an inner court. And there was nobody but those two men in that room. And Ehud said, I have a message from God unto thee. And he arose out of his seat. So the king stood up ready to receive what the message was. And Ehud put forth his left hand and took the dagger from his right thigh and thrust it into the king's belly. And the haft also went in after the blade, and the fat closed upon the blade, so that he could not draw the dagger out of his belly. And the dirt came out. Ehud took that dagger and stabbed the king. But he was so big, the knife got lost. And Ehud could only get his hand back. He couldn't get anything else back. And the king was instantly killed. And everything in him expelled out. Now, you can't interpret that. I've seen me at the church.
All right.
But he was dead. That's all you need to know.
That's it.
He was dead. And Ehud went forth through the porch and shut the doors of the parlor upon him and locked them. So Ehud locked that room so that nobody else could easily get in, and then he escaped another route. 24. And when Ehud was gone out, the servants came. And when they saw that, behold, the doors of the parlor were locked, they said, well, surely he covered his feet in his summer chamber. He's in the bathroom. And I smell it. Yeah. Just give him some time, because he's in the bathroom. But they tarried till they were ashamed. And behold, he opened not the doors of the parlor. Therefore they took a key and opened them. And behold, their Lord was fallen down dead on the earth. Right. They waited until there was an awkward time. Like, he had been there a long time. Now, it don't take that long to do what you got to do. Something just don't seem right. Go get the keys. And they got the keys, and there he was. Dead on the floor. Okay. So while they're trying to figure out what to do next, 26, Ehud escaped while they tarried and passed beyond the quarries and escaped into Serath. And it came to pass when he was come that he blew a trumpet in the mountain of Ephraim. And the children of Israel went down with him from the mount, and he before them.
Yes.
He went back to where he needed to rally everybody.
Yes.
Point number 4, maximize the momentum.
All right.
Yes.
Maximize the momentum. We got to go back to the beginning of the story and process everything. We did wrong. We did evil in the sight of the Lord, and we got a whooping. We were oppressed for 18 years. We finally got right with God, repented, and said, God, deliver us. And he raised up a special, extraordinary individual.
Right.
Ehud, left-handed. And Ehud had a thing. Ehud was able to do what he had to do with both hands. He was able to war with his hands, and God gave him a plan, and he executed his plan.
Right.
Because he knew where he came from.
Right.
He knew his gifting.
Right.
And he purposed to fulfill the purpose that God had for him.
Right.
He fulfilled his assignment. But the king, the oppressor, is dead. Yeah. And the king, when the head is destroyed, the body's going haywire. Now is the time to act. Now is the time to go in and take over what already belongs to us. Right. So we need to maximize this momentum. Right. He went back home and blew the warning trumpet. Gather together. It's time to go fight and possess what's ours.
Yes, yes.
Rally the people of God. And he said, verse 28, he said unto his people, follow after me. For the Lord hath delivered your enemies, the Moabites, into your hand. Now is the time.
Now.
And they obeyed their judge, because the judge is meant to what? Protect and lead the people into battle as he keeps them away from idolatry. They went after him and took the fords of Jordan towards Moab, and suffered not a man to pass over. And they slew of Moab at that time about 10,000 men, all lusty and all men of valor. And there escaped not a man. All of these brave, courageous men went down. So Moab was subdued that day under the hand of Israel, and the land had rest for 80 years. Fourscore. The land had rest, peace, for 80 years. When you maximize your momentum, you will bring peace to a group of people.
Amen.
You will bring peace to a situation. You will bring deliverance and rest to the people that were in bondage.
Yes.
In my first closing, I am
Extraordinary.
I can't do it. I'm just a little kid. Nobody will listen to me.
I am extraordinary.
Because I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me.
All right now.
I can't read at my grade level. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm awkward. I'm not like everybody else. You're right. Because
I am extraordinary.
when you think you can't, know that you can.
That's right.
Because the great I am lives down on the inside of you. You may have to practice your gifting.
That's right.
A left-handed person, they had to learn the skill that they had. Boom. They didn't have no metal weapons like that, like we know of nowadays. But they didn't need it. Because somebody else raised him up. Somebody else taught him, let me tell you how special you really are.
Thank you, God.
And God needs you. There were 700 men in the Benjamin family that were left-handed. Being left-handed is unusual, but whenever you can do this, switch, and do this, that, and the third, switch, and you got more mobility, more versatility. You can do so much damage because you are
Extraordinary.
My second closing. Don't ever say you can't, because you can, because you are.
Extraordinary.
God needs you. The king did not expect that. Because the dominant hand is the right hand.
Right.
That's what normal thing. And if you're right-handed in here today, that's good too, because we need you to do your part.
All right.
But I'm telling you spiritually, go with me in the spirit. You have a special gift. And everybody can't do what you do.
Amen.
Yes.
And when you work your gift and become good at it, you're going to show up on the scene and people are going to look at you like, man, you can't do nothing. Hey, I am extraordinary. I'm not what you think.
Hello now.
I'm not what you think. Don't let this facade fool you. Don't let this smile fool you. King, I have a message. And I know if I were to have done something right. See, the blade didn't show. Because if it would have shown, he would have never got in. But he knew how to keep it concealed and he knew how to go. Bring up, go. Bring up, go. I've been practicing. Go. You are so gifted.
Yes.
Hear me when I say this. In my final closing. You have what it takes to win. You have more in you than you know. Know it. Learn it. Because if you didn't know you were a child of God,
All right.
you don't know what you got to work with. And you limit yourself. But learn your origin. Learn. Because I really can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yes.
So tell me, who can stand before us when we call on that great name? That name, that's what makes me left-handed in the spirit. Because Jesus, precious Jesus, that's what gives me the victory.
Yes.
So be encouraged this day.
Yeah.
You are not usual. You are not common. You are not ordinary. But you are truly extraordinary.